Meow. I mean, look at the design. How retro is that? It has a reasonable array of effects, several distortions, EQ, modulation, some patches that I've made up, and see how it sounds. As you can hear, there's quite a lot of hum in the background. I've tried this unit on several different power points in several different parts of the house, and it always hums. It could be because the power supply is 7.5 volt, maybe that just messes things up a little bit more than 9 volt, but anyway. I have no idea what I was playing then, sorry. Again, no idea what I was playing, but you get the idea. Last 4 patches. and a nice soft tremolo to finish it off, and take you on a tour of the various buttons and sockets. Obviously we've got our front panel here, edit and store buttons on the side, bank up and down there, our 4 patches, then a bypass which will also activate the tuner, up and down selector buttons here. Just as a quick rundown of how it works, you press edit here and then each of these buttons becomes one of the effects in your chain, including the bank buttons. You change your master effect with the up and down buttons here, and you can go into individual parameters using this big button here. So that's the depth of tremolo, the rate of tremolo, and the steepness of the edge of tremolo, just as an example there. And when you're not in edit mode, you're in play mode, and you just choose each of your patches there. You can see that we're in bank number 4, and the patch number is changing from 1 through to 4, and then we have bank up and down. So that's how simple it is to operate. We've got the headphone socket out on the side here. I'll just do some unplugging, and we'll see that on the back we've got an auxiliary in. Left and right's out if you're using stereo effects on your PA system. Then we've got our power in there, an unusually small pin, and then the guitar in socket, which also activates power. As you can see, this one looks a bit scrappy at the bottom here, and that's because it's missing its power supply cover. And that's just what tends to happen with things of this age. Speaking of age, this one comes with a pedal that looks like this. This is an old Zoom FC01 selector pedal, which works with several different units that they made at the time. It connects with one of these, the old RJ12 phone connector socket. I'm not sure how widely that's used around the world, but that's how they are here in Australia. And if we look back on the unit, you'll see that there's the socket right there. So now with our power reconnected, we can see that we've got a sequential bank button here, a bit like the old Zoom 3030 where you can only go upwards. There's no downward selection for banks. But if you're looking for bank 2, you just go in and choose one of your patches. And so we're now in bank 2, patch number 1, or 2, or 3. Okay, so that is one very vintage piece of kit, the Zoom 9000 and the foot switch FC01 from Zoom. I've reviewed plenty of other Zoom gear of this vintage, so I'll put up some links to some other ones that you might find interesting or entertaining. Please click that like button, or even better, subscribe to Gear Facts, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video, guys. Thanks again for watching.